Kathy Sabin is back with us today, and that's exciting for all of us. But we're going to get a chance to talk to Kathy more in a few minutes about the last month of her life. As many of you know, Kathy, you've been going through a bit of an ordeal, sharing a lot of it publicly, and we'll talk with you more about that in a few minutes.
It's so good to be back with you guys, and just our 9 News viewers. You guys are so full of love and support that I was a little anxious coming in today, but I feel good because of all of you and all of the stories that you've shared with me and your support. And we have a new meteorologist we're so excited to introduce you to. Greg Perez made his debut on 9 News at noon today, and you'll get to know him as we go along. But I told Greg I felt like it was my first day today. Couldn't remember the password in my computer. I'm still trying to navigate around, but thank goodness a quiet weather day, although it's a little warm for some of you. I know that. Outside we go. Blue skies, a little bit of haze out there, temperatures in the mid-90s. Typically we see highs in the upper 80s this time of year, but it is August, it is summer, so it's not that unusual. Winds are light, haven't really been mixing out the particulates all that much, so Ozone Action Day just canceled that alert, but it may be reinstated again tomorrow. A high pressure anchored over Colorado. You know the flow around that is clockwise, so it's pulling all of that tropical monsoon moisture clockwise around the high, which is oriented over northern Colorado. All of that moisture is west of us for now, but that is going to be changing by the end of the week. Storms are back in the forecast, and we also have the chance for some heavy rain. It may not be until late in the weekend and early next week, but I'm saying there's a chance. So coming up in Maine weather, we're going to talk about the summer heat wave and the air quality alert that may be reissued for tomorrow and our next chance for storms. You guys, back to you.
Thanks, Kathy. Some smoke north of Denver this afternoon. Thankfully, calm winds today helped crews contain a grass fire in Arvada. The city's fire department tweeted this video about an hour ago. It is near the railroad tracks off Coal Creek Canyon Road near the Welton Reservoir. Still a lot of homes out that way. Trust us. Arvada police had evacuated a few homes as a precaution. As of now, though, that fire is contained. Evacuations have been lifted. Didn't do any damage to any buildings. No one was hurt.
Denver police say someone murdered a 14-year-old next to a popular city rec center. Well, that boy's family now wants answers, as do police.
And police are pleading with the public for any information. Here is investigative reporter Jeremy Hahola with what he's learning about Josiah Aragon, whose family would have been celebrating his birthday today, Jeremy.
Yeah, very sad, Kim. Right now, police believe this teenage boy was killed in the middle of the day on Monday. A passerby found his body next to a baseball diamond at a rec center. His name is Josiah Aragon, who goes by Jojo. He was only 14 years old when he was killed on Monday. Today, as we've been reporting, would have been his 15th birthday. Here's what we do know. A passerby found Aragon's body next to the baseball field at the Southwest Recreational Center. That's a Denver rec center near Wadsworth and Bellevue in the southwest corner of the city. Police say Aragon's body showed signs of trauma, but the department will not release any more details beyond that. They believe he was killed in the middle of the day on Monday, just after 1 p.m.
This is a family that is very distraught with the loss of a boy who today they would have been celebrating his 15th birthday. So, any help that our community can provide to help our investigators to identify and hold accountable those who are responsible for this homicide and to help provide justice for this grieving family.
And you can call Crime Stoppers at 720-931-STOP if you have any information. This is Denver's 60th homicide this year. Among them are 9 children. The department says it's worried we may cross last year's homicide count at 96. The Associated Press reports Denver's worst year for homicides was back in 1981 at 100. Back to you.
Well, just to see that little boy's face. Yeah. Still a boy, if you ask me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
So there are 5 people taking the Fifth Amendment, like you see on the mob, right? You see the mob takes the Fifth. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment?
Well, the former president was actually acknowledging those past remarks after he himself took the Fifth today. In a statement, he said he now knows why those who claim innocence take the Fifth, saying, quote, when your family, your company, and all the people in your orbit have become targets of an unfounded, politically motivated witch hunt. He said he took the Fifth for those reasons under the advice of his lawyer. He did so today during his deposition with the New York Attorney General's civil probe into the Trump Organization.
The former president's deposition comes a week after his two eldest children testified in the investigation. The civil probe stems from allegations that the former president and his organization inflated financial statements. The Trumps and the Trump organization were unsuccessful at blocking a subpoena for their testimony, and they have denied any wrongdoing.
Now to other political news. U.S. officials are on the search for an Iranian man named Shahram Poursafi after they recently found out about his plan, allegedly to have John Bolton assassinated.
You remember Bolton served in senior national security positions during the Trump and Bush administrations. Yesterday, the Justice Department announced charges against Poursafi, a member of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. He's accused of offering to pay several people to kill Bolton. Officials say it was likely in retaliation for the death of a commander in Iran's military Islamic Revolutionary Guard more than 2 years ago.
As you saw, Kathy Sabin is back in the studio with us. It's a great day for us here, and we know that so many of you out at home have missed her like we do. She's been gone for about a month, but we're going to get a chance right after the break to sit around with her, talk about her cancer diagnosis, what she's learned, and what she wants you to know.
And we'll take a live look outside, looking at the Flatirons. Beautiful day. Things are still pretty green, although we're drying out a good bit. Stay with us.